Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you already know probably by now, I'm Crowe, and this is my Instagram handle where you'll be able to see lovely pictures of everything I'm going to show you today. But last week I went to Bicester Village. If you aren't aware of what Bicester Village is, it's an outlet store in the UK, and I just wanted to share my experience with you and what was in the shops and show you what I bought shopping in COVID. So my first piece of advice, if you want to go to Bicester Village, is make sure you either attempt to book your store appointments online first, and if you can't do that, make sure you get there early and go around all the stores and book your appointments, because when we first got there it wasn't evident that that's what you had to do, because a lot of the stores we came to first, like Ralph Lauren, North Face, all the ones at the end, you didn't have to book appointments for. So by the time we'd worked our ways to like the Gucci's and Pradas, saw all the little QR codes outside like book your slot, and it was kind of like we'd missed the boat by then. The slots that were coming up were like hours later. Another thing is you're gonna have to do the same for your lunch probably, unless you're just gonna go to prep or something. We went to the Wolseley. Bicester Village kindly booked it for me beforehand, so that's also another thing. I'd call them up and try and book your lunch beforehand if you want to go to one of the nice restaurants, because there's always hordes of people outside coming for their booking or trying to make a booking. So it's quite busy in the actual village because the shops are quite empty due to COVID, obviously. So yeah, that's my main experience. Also, you just don't get to go into the shops you want to at the time you want to. Like, I would normally go to the best shops first and be like really excited to see what stock they had, then kind of mull it over the day and then go back. But my slots were coming up really late because I'd kind of slacked with booking my appointments, so I didn't get to do that. So it did mean that a lot of the stock had already been bought by other people, but generally I found the stock really good. The queuing system was quite annoying, and I had to download like several apps because they all had their own systems, but it was really nice being in the shops with not many people in. I don't think you have a time limit when you're in there either. So yeah, overall I think that it was a really good experience. I actually really enjoyed the shopping experience with the queues. As frustrating as it was, we ended up just having a really nice long lovely lunch, and then we bumped into some friends and had another bottle of Prosecco with them, just at a little outside pizza oven place we found, and it was quite nice because normally when I go to Bicester it's like shop till you drop, literally. So we ended up just having a lovely day, perusing a little bit in the morning in the shops you didn't have to queue for. Then we went and had this really long lunch, missed some appointments, booked into like Prada and Dior for like 5-6 p.m, and by that time I was tipsy and willing to spend all my money, so it worked out great. So anyway, let me show you what I bought. As I just said, willing to spend all my money. I bought 2 Prada bags because they were both bags that I had already wanted. Normally when I go to Bicester I do come away with something, but it's something random that's just caught my eye, because you don't normally see the things that you've lusted after on Instagram in an outlet. Like, they're normally the top sellers that just you will never find in a place like that. But sorry, the person in the room next door is just using a shredder. Bear with me. Oh no, it's not a shredder, it's a sewing machine. I have a brand called Elsie Clothing, I'll add it here, so I'm used to the sewing going on next door. I think we're done. This is my Bicester Village haul. Let me show you. I've been putting this off for ages. I just got so out of the loop of like creating YouTube videos, and I need to get back into it. So we're finally here. So the first one is a bag that I've wanted for ages. I've been looking at it vintage though, and I wanted it in like a cream, and you'll see when you see it from the fabric that the vintage ones, they all look a bit mucky, should we say? Like very vintage. So I couldn't believe my luck when I saw it, because honestly I didn't even think they existed new anymore, and I'm seeing them for like £300-400 on vintage sites. So this cost me £470 I think. So yeah, I thought it was a bargain considering the old tatty ones are like £3.50. So it is this little summer tote. So happy with it. How cute. I mean, the stripes you would think might not go with everything, but surprisingly, like, they kind of do. I've worn it already with like a little dress with red strawberries on. You would have seen on my last Zara haul if you watched it. But yeah, it kind of goes with it, to be honest. I thought like the clashing kind of works, and I love it with just like denim here. I'll show you all the details. Love that. Love that. It poppers here so it can go big, but I'm not going to undo it because it took me bloody ages to get them done because it was really stiff. It's got studs on the bottom to say the bottom, and they say Prada on them. Love that the details are gold, because a lot of my Prada things that I have already are very kind of black and silver, like rocker vibes. So this is quite a nice cute thing, and it also has this long strap as well. I don't really like this kind of bag on a long strap, but if I was using it as like an airport bag or something, sometimes it's handy just to have that. I wonder what it look like under there. That's quite cute. I can make like a short long strap. But yeah, I oh god, knocking the lampshade. Yeah, I don't normally like this kind of bag on a long strap, but actually, yeah, I do think it would look quite cute just under the arm there. But yeah, what I was going to say is sometimes at the airport, having this all day when you've got heavy things in there, you're just like, oh, I just want something to put over my body. So it is handy to have a strap with it. So that is the first bag that I got. Let me know what you think. I will try and link it below on the vintage sites and new if I can find it. Okay, the next one is something again that I've wanted for ages, and it was actually sold out everywhere on like Louise Vuitton and stuff. The colour is not what I would have got if I'd have got it from Louise Vuitton. I've got it in white or black, but honestly I'm really happy with the colour. And I would have regretted getting white because I get everything dirty, and black is a bit just boring. So I'm really happy with the colour, and I'm going to show you it. It's one of those things that I wanted so bad, full price, but like couldn't justify paying like £1,000 for this. So it's like a beach bag, and it was again I think the same price as the last one. Here's the dust bag. This one's actually a cotton dust bag, which is rare for Prada. Even when I buy Prada full price, they're in those blooming like, I don't, what even would you call that? Just like cheap and nasty. But this is the bag. It's just a beigey beach bag, to be honest, but I really like it. I really like the vibes of being able to put fun, colourful things inside, and you can see them. So that's how you would do that. I think it looks so cool with just denim, and I think it's a size up from the smallest one, because I think the smallest one I've seen is like just a little ring there that you put your hand through, but I didn't even notice that they were different. But these straps are so much handier to put over your arm, as we were just discussing, and they all come with a little pouch inside which you can take off and use as a really cute makeup bag, cosmetics bag, or just keep it in there to keep your valuables in. And then A, you can't see it, it's not ruining your bag, and B, they're safe in there so that rubbers can't see it. But another way, I have worn this bag already, and the way that I wore it was I put the dust bag inside so that you couldn't see anything, and I thought that looked really cute. So show you that. Yeah, I just love that, and that's kind of how it will look with like a white towel in for the beach. You can put like a bright colour towel in that matched your outfit if you wanted to try and get it to go. I'm so happy with both of them. I'm so glad I'd gone for that boozy lunch and drinks, because there's no way I would have come out with both of them if I hadn't. So the queuing system was a blessing in disguise. I hope you like this video. I hope you like the bags. Please follow me on Instagram, and I will see you soon. Bye.